The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you too.
No, I am your father. Out back.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. It's a trap! The needs of the many outweigh
the needs of the few.
Or the one. Do or do not. There is no try.
To infinity and beyond!
Live long. Prosper.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Oh, don't say that bad language.
Wait a minute, Doc.
That's not
Doc,
good.
Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Are you trying to tell me out of a DeLorean, Doc?
Have fun storming the castle.
Fun.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Diego Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop
saying that. Hello, everybody. You see dead people. You turn your mic.
You said that.
You said that, Captain Richter.
Why so serious?
Why you so serious, everybody? No!
I volunteer!
Don't volunteer, Katniss.
I volunteer!
Everdeen.
What I do is not up to you.
It's not.
Chewie,
we're home. My favorite one.
home.
Oh, yeah. The Force. I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force. The Force is with us. And welcome, everybody. Welcome. Today, April 1st, 2023. I'm your host, Eric Walker. And next to me is
Captain Richter, or Trickster.
our Trickster. And he's been in bad shape recently, guys. So his prayers, we've appreciated all the prayers that you guys have been doing out there. Got some major Star Wars announcement that's going to come your way in a minute or so. You guys are going to get all excited about this. But today we're going to go ahead and do this for our unboxing. It is the Black Series 6-inch of Aurora Singh from the Clone Wars. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this as our official unboxing today. That was Captain Rickster's suggestion. So we'll go ahead and do that. So everybody say hello if you've joined the actual podcast. A lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves.
Yep.
Is there honor among thieves, Captain Rickster?
Nope.
They seem to think so.
They're trying.
They're trying, right? So we're going to review that. That's a fresh movie, just came out yesterday. We're also going to talk about the latest episodes of The Mandalorian, of course, the pirate. We're going to talk also about the Bad Batch. We had the season finale, and 2 episodes of the Bad Batch to talk about because they aired 2 of them. One of them was The Summit and Plan 99. And then, of course, we have Picard, the latest episode of Picard. There's only 3 more left of Picard, and boy, it's really this show's doing great. What do you think? Well, how was your week, Captain Rickster? You look a little bit better today.
I feel better.
I did notice you look a little bit better. People were worried about Captain Rickster.
Yeah, I feel better, but it's just taking time.
Yeah.
Something I have to realize. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yeah, and those drugs make you like a zombie.
Oh yeah.
And you slur your words. It's like you're drunk. And I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if the quality's better today, but we have changed streaming services. We're now back on StreamYard. We were on Restream,
Right.
We tried that for about 6 or 8 months. We seem to be having problems all the time connecting. Even
Yeah.
here next to the modem, wherever sometimes the connection doesn't happen when we're here at my house, which is ridiculous. So we're back on StreamYard. Let us know if this audio is good. Let us know if everything's great on that. Another major announcement is next Friday, April 7th, we're going to have our album We Are Energy is coming out. It's going to be on all platforms. It's going to be on, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Google, YouTube. So look out for the song. We've been playing little parts of the songs from it, but the whole album, it's 9 songs. It's coming out next Friday, guys. We Are Energy. So I'm excited about that. I was just listening to some of the final mixes before we came on today's show, and also trying to figure out what order the songs are going to play on the album. And the album also has the Magic Hand Dance on it, so which is inspired by you guys. So that's song number 6 on the album. It's going to be 9 songs total, but the Magic Hand Dance is song number 6. The first song is the name of the album. The first song is We Are Energy. The next song is song number 2 is Multiverse. And then the song, our tribute to the Netflix show Stranger Things. We have Stranger Things is our 3rd song. We have our 4th song is called Twin Moons, which is about this a gentleman who is like out in a different planet near Alpha Centauri, where they have twin moons, and he's talking about making love under twin moons. And it's also kind of a homage to Star Wars. Tatooine has twin suns, but on this planet they have twin moons, so it's kind of cool. Then we have the Magic Hand Dance number 5. There's a song called Life is Beautiful, which is a tribute to all the people we've lost in our life, and it's a good song. I dedicated that song to Phil, Australia Phil. His mother was a beautiful person, so that song is special for her. So Life is Beautiful is number 5. Then the Magic Hand Dance number 6. Then a song that Captain Rickster, you're on. The song's called Get Out, and it's one of those songs where you want to tell somebody off. You want to tell them just to get out of your life. So that's a cool song. And then this number 8 is Call My Name, which is a song I wrote with Buddy in ACM for my wife. Every time she calls me or calls my name, I have to run to her. So it's like well, Ninva is what they call it in Vietnamese, but we have other words for it here. But someone in love, anyway. And song number 9 is called Show Me the Future, which is like a rave party song. So that will be it for We Are Energy, the album We Are Energy. If you're having problems as well, send us a note if you can't. I don't see anybody in the stream leaving comments. It just says I don't know. I don't see any comments there. But if you're watching the stream, say hi, everybody, so that we know you're here. Any other announcements, Captain Rickster, coming up? What's coming out? What's coming up next month? We got lots of stuff. We have Sweet Tooth coming out. Yeah.
We have
season 2 of Sweet Tooth is coming out. We have the Jedi Fallen Order game. That's game number 2 coming out on April 28th. Hey, Dante's here.
All right.
Oh, see, he has a tornado going on right now. Sorry to hear that, Dante. Be safe, Dante. At least if your internet goes out, we'll understand. So we have, what else do we have coming up? Lots of stuff coming up.
There is. I just can't remember them all.
It's okay, Captain Rickster. At least you're here. Right. And Yolante was one of the people worried about you, Captain Rickster.
Oh, thanks.
He sent me a private message, said, check on Captain Rickster. Don't, check in on him every couple days, even if he's not talking to you. So, okay, so we got a lot of that, a lot coming out. And anyway, I probably am going to get in trouble for this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, Captain Rickster. Let me see. I'm going to share something with you guys. Hey, Allison Whitaker's here. This is a major Star Wars announcement, guys. So get ready for this. Let's see here what I could do. We're going to share my screen, and we're going to go over a major Star Wars announcement. Here we go. See how are we going to do this? Where did it go? I don't see it up there. I might have accidentally. Hold on, before I do that, say hi to everybody, Captain Rickster, while I find what I'm looking for. I think I accidentally closed back to it.
Oh, yeah, she closed it. My week's been okay. I mean, I've gotten better. I've been walking now the last couple of days, trying to get some of the soreness out of my right leg, and it's helping. It's working, but it's not. I like to have it heal a lot quicker than it is. I got rid of those meds that made me stoned all the time, and got some heavier drugs, which really do work. Actually, working really good.
Okay, so I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I cannot help myself. He does sound better. He says
Well,
you
thank
sound
you.
better. Share screen. Okay. 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 The official Star Wars announcement is in 2024. Here it comes, guys. Ready? Can you see my screen? What does it say? Ewok TV on Disney Plus in 2024. There's going to be a new series on Disney Plus regarding the Ewoks, and it's going to be a 9-episode series. The first episode is called Emerging from the Shadows. The second episode is called Redemption of the Exiled Shaman. The third episode is called The Intergalactic Wildlife Smugglers. Episode 4 is Custodians of Hope. Episode 5 is The Greatest Kid That Ever Was. Episode 6 is Journey to Smuggler's Stronghold. Episode 7, The Ambassador of Endor. Episode 8, The Secret of Sunstar Shadowstone. And Episode 9, Leaf Brothers of Bright Tree. And it's a series that's going to center on the Ewoks and more particularly on Pommet, which is Wicket's younger son. So going to get in a lot of trouble for that. So, but you heard it first here. What's today, Captain Rickster?
April 1st.
Oh, sorry, guys. April Fools. Had you going, didn't I?
Nope.
No, I didn't have anybody going. I'm just joking, guys. I wish, right?
Yep.
Let's start a petition, guys. Let's get them going, okay? It's that I had to clown everybody today because it's April Fools. I don't think we ever did a show on April Fools.
No, we haven't.
So I had a chance and I took it. But who knows? Sometimes they say when you speak things into fruition. It keeps going in and out. So maybe I have a connection issue here at my house. Maybe it isn't Restream. So they say if you speak things into fruition, maybe they'll come true. Or maybe we could start a petition, because we all want Ewoks to come back, right?
Yep.
It'd be nice to get them involved. Maybe, get Warwick involved. Maybe have Warwick be a producer. Have his son play Pommet, who played Pommet, by the way, in The Rise of Skywalker. His son actually played Pommet. His son, Wicket's son. So who knows? I'm just throwing it out there, even though it's an April Fool's joke. And everybody could share this and make fun of me. But but anyway, who knows? You never know. Something might happen. Never. That's never going to happen. But at least I clowned you guys. Okay, let's talk about what we're talking about today. So what do you want to talk about first?
Just do Picard.
Oh, want to do Picard first? Okay, and by the way, Allison Whitaker's here. Hi, Allison.
Hi, Allison.
Haven't seen you in a while. Blue Harvest Toys is here. Hey, Blue Harvest.
Hey, Blue Harvest.
Say hi. And he got my April Fool's joke as well. Hey, well, one can dream, right?
That's true.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do Picard, the latest step. And Blue Harvest is a big, even though he has Blue Harvest Toys and stuff like that, he's a big Picard fan as well. This season, really, they're doing a great job. I'm really impressed with the quality, and this is episode 7. So go ahead, Captain Rickster. What's your favorite? Before I give a rating, what's your favorite part of this episode? Yeah, I shouldn't probably call on you, Captain Rickster. You're still on drugs.
Yeah, no kidding.
You just watched it, though.
I know.
That's why I'm trying to help you.
I like when Jack is his name. His son's name's Jack.
His son, Jack Crusher. Yes.
And the girl were together.
Right.
How they got trapped in there, and then they came out fighting. and then both their eyes turn red.
Right. And he like is controlling her.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. We didn't give the rating, but let's go ahead and give the official All for Sci-Fi rating. As you know, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. This episode, episode 7, is called Dominion, by the way.
Yep.
And episode 7, Dominion, gets an official All for Sci-Fi rating of, I'm going to give it 4.75 stars. I came close to getting it 5 stars. But 4.75, what do you give it, Captain Rickster?
4.80.
Okay. No violence today. I see what you're doing there. Yeah.
Not in the mood for it.
You're not in the mood for it. You sound like you're not. Okay, so let me take over. Allison says we pranked her. Good. We had her going. A new Ewok story would be cool. Yeah, one could dream. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe if if somehow this goes viral, maybe they'll start considering it, or I'll get in trouble. Probably get in trouble. I'll probably get in trouble though. Okay, so yeah, 4 points. You give 4.80. I give it 4.75. This show is just getting better and better. The more the story is developing with what the they're not Dominion though. They're not called Dominion, but they're changelings.
Right.
Yeah. I just sent you an auto file to your messenger. Okay, great. I'll have to check it out. So maybe not on the show. Is that something I need to do on the show, or whatever? So anyway, yeah, more stories are developing. They were able to. They're being attacked now by what's her name? Kravik? Is that her name?
I think
The new evil one, the one that's was related to Christopher Plummer. It's his child, actually. She's doing a great job, and she's a changeling too. So what happens is they've come aboard. They're trying to get Jack. What's going on with Jack? And they left it open, a big cliffhanger right at the end of this particular episode. She started to say, "Now, Jack, you're going to find out who you really are."
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite parts. But my other favorite part was one of yours too, Captain Rickster, where he was kind of controlling her.
Yeah.
I like that. But again, this show just gets, this new season of Picard is really doing. It had a lot of hype about coming out, and they were talking about how it was really gonna give the next generation the send off they never got, right? But the hype wasn't. It's better than the hype, and that's unusual to say.
Yeah, that's true.
When a show is better than the hype that they're talking about, that's unusual. And this show, Picard, unbelievable. It's just I can't wait to see the next episode. I want to know who Jack Crusher really is. We know he's Picard's son, but I want to know what's going on and what's going on with them. What they did with Picard? Remember, they froze him. There's a frozen version of Picard there too.
Yep.
So what's really going to happen here? Wow. Great writing, great music. Paramount, you're doing a great job on this season. Picard's getting old. I love Patrick Stewart, but hopefully they'll be able to somehow pass the torch to like Michelle Hurd's character or one of the other characters and bring Rafi back and all those other ones back. That were in the first couple seasons, kind of pass the torch to them. I heard, they had a major announcement this week. Speaking about Star Trek, there's going to be a new show that's called. Oh, he's saying Locutus of Borg. That's what he thinks. I heard that they're going to do a new show called Starfleet Academy, where they're there it's called Starfleet Academy, where they're actually there, where they're training them. I think that they should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah, they should have.
That'd have been cool. Blue Harvest is going to be interviewing Hasbro next week at Celebration.
Good.
You know what? Hey, Blue Harvest, I'll tell you what, since you're interviewing them, let them know about the petition that's on change.org. Last time I checked, it had almost 1,000 signatures for them to make, Ewok action figures like Mace, more. Of course, they already did the Blurg because the Blurg was in the Mandalorian. But, Tilly as well. Yeah. They need to bring let all those characters. But that's what I would ask you to do. If you're going to interview them, if I have any questions, I'll send them to you offline. But yeah, and I'll send you the link to the petition as well. Let them talk to them about it. When are they going to make something? Because it's on Disney Plus now, and if they go read the comments, there's hundreds of comments with people talking about how these Ewok movies were their childhood, and they would love to have a Mace figure, a Sindel figure, Teak. We did get Teak actually, because Teak was in Star Tours, so we got a figure of Teak as well. So speaking of that, I'm going to be doing a show in a local show here in Lompoc, a convention in June, the first weekend of June. And I'm also forgot to mention I'm going to go to London Film and Comic Con. I mentioned it last week, but that's in the first week of July. So Blue Harvest, we need to get together. I'm going to be in London right after the 4th of July, July 7th through the 9th. I'm going to be at the London Film and Comic Con. So we need to hook up and maybe go have a pint or something. Okay, so back to this. Yeah, I just love everything about what's going on with Picard. And the actor that's playing his son, Jack Crusher, is great. He's crushing it. But and I see now why Wesley's not on it, because they're focusing on this. Maybe it'd be great if he came on the last episode.
It would be,
came back and she has both her sons there. That'd be great. What next, Captain Rickster? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Mandalorian? You want to go right into the Bad Batch?
Did we talk about the movie already?
Oh, we didn't talk about the movie. I'm sorry, guys. Shame on me. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. It just came out yesterday. Yeah, we jumped right into Picard. Usually we do the movie first.
Yeah.
And since we're talking about Picard, what a segue this is, because Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves has Chris Pine in it.
Yep.
And Chris Pine, as you know, is part of Star Trek. He played the Kirk in the newer version. But as you know, let's give the rating first. We have at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. This movie, this newest one of Dungeons and Dragons is going to get an official All for Sci-Fi rating of, I'm going to give it 4.7 stars. 70. What do you give it, Captain Rickster? I liked it.
I liked it too. I'm going to give it a 4.75.
It's a good movie. It's
is, yeah.
funny. I caught myself laughing during different bits and parts of it. Who knew Chris Pine had comic talent? He does.
Oh yeah.
It's just a good movie, and it's a well-written story. Usually, this is from a game again. What's going on this year with things being done from games that they have great writing going on here? With The Last of Us, the writing was really great too. And speaking of that, Captain Rickster and I were talking about Dungeons and Dragons. I did some research. It's actually the first version of it was a role-playing game that came out in 1974.
Yep.
So you weren't a kid, by the way. It was a role-playing game that came out in the 70s. But it wasn't a movie.
No.
The first movie was made in 2000. So you'd have been well beyond being a kid.
Yeah.
They did have an animated series, which I had remembered, which was in the 80s, and they had the game was the video game that we used to go play at the arcade in the 80s as well. But as far as that's concerned, it's just a great. I was pleasantly surprised at how good the storyline was in this. It surprised me, and the special effects are great. The action's great. The actors did a good job. You're caring about the characters as well. Let's see if I could bring something else up about that. Dungeons and Dragons. I hope it does well, because he plays Edgin. What's Edgin? Edgin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And Michelle Rodriguez plays Holga. Great job. Ray Jean Page plays Zenk. Justice Smith plays Simon. That was a character that didn't speak well. Sophia Lillis plays Doric. Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Boy, he was funny. Forge. Chloe Coleman, Kira, his daughter, who played Kira, his daughter. Daisy Head, Sophina. I mean, the characters, they were very memorable, and you really, really like them, and you like the movie, and even though it was 2 hours and 14 minutes, it didn't seem that long.
No, it didn't.
What movie we were watching the other day that was really long, and we thought it was too long? Oh, John Wick 4.
Yep.
This had a better pace than John Wick. It's not that John Wick 4 didn't have great pace, but it was so over the top. After a while, you got like, come on, guys.
A lot too many repeat stuff.
Come on, guys. It's like when they kept knocking him down the steps.
Yeah.
He's going to fall all, and I told Captain Rickster, watch, he's going to fall all the way down to the bottom.
And he did.
And no, he didn't. He failed halfway, then something happened, then he failed again. And then he failed again. Then he went up and then fell. They just kept doing the same thing over and over and over. And finally he said, do we have time? Does the sun come up? They thought they were over and done with. So yeah, go watch it. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. Great movie. 4.70. He gives it 4.75. Definitely deserve it. The effects are so good. You need to see it on the big screen. We saw it in IMAX. I highly recommend you do it. The music, everything was great about it. The music, everything. So go out and see it. What next? Oh, we didn't want to do an unboxing, or do we want to go right into Bad Batch and then we'll do an unboxing?
Do the Bad Batch.
Okay.
Unboxing.
We're going to talk about the Bad Batch, which is the season finale. And then we're going to go, there's 2 episodes and the season finale, the Summit and Plan 99. And then after that, we'll go ahead and play a song from the new album coming out next week. We Are Energy, while we do this unboxing of Aurora Singh. And okay, so the Bad Batch, it was pretty sad. I was sad. I got to say that right now. So there's spoilers, guys, because we're going to be talking about that. But let's go ahead and just combine our ratings to save time. The last 2 episodes, The Summit and Plan 99, gets an official All for Sci-Fi rating of, I'm going to give it 4.95 stars. I almost gave both of them 5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm giving it a 4.99. Not quite a 5.
It was definitely almost 2 of the best episodes of the season. It was very dramatic. What happened, the wow moments too, like, when we saw, Krennic. We saw Krennic, dude. That just blew my mind. And we saw Saul Guerrera.
Yep.
That blew my mind. Can't wait till season 3 comes out. But what's going to happen? What's going to happen? They might announce it next week at Celebration. We'll see.
Yeah,
because there's a bunch of Bad Batch people that are going to be there. Yeah. Okay, so basically, the Summit, the first episode, the team's trying to infiltrate this certain area and get information, and that was most of that episode. And then, and it didn't happen, Captain Rickster. They did the whole season. We were talking about how I think he might come back if they somehow in the next season help him get out or something like that. And I don't think, and here's the spoiler, guys, I don't think Tech is dead.
No, I don't think so.
Even though that guy, that Hemlock, evil dude, great evil voice too. The actor is playing that character. I don't think Tech's dead. I think he just did that to throw them off.
Yeah.
And then Sid betrayed them all.
Yep.
And turned them in. That, way to go, Sid. You want to talk about betrayal, man.
Yeah, she was the worst.
So they didn't really deal with clones' rights that much. They had a roundtable meeting with a bunch of the Empire people like Tarkin, and that's where we saw Krennic and them talking about what was going on with their plans for their evil empire. But we didn't really know what happened. We don't know. I guess they're still got to go back to the Senate. They're still got to have plan something. There's still so much story left. They did such a good job this year on the
they
Bad
did.
Batch. It's really an engaging story and a lot of wow moments. Even the Mandalorian had a wow moment for me too. So, but overall, again, almost a 5-star rated last 2 episodes.
Mhm.
I think overall, I'd give the season a 4.75 stars.
Yeah, I
'cause
would agree on that part.
Yeah, I think overall it was 4.75 stars. And really great characters. You really love these clones. You care about them. You want to see what's going to happen. So I guess we're going to have to wait, right? Hopefully we
right.
don't have to wait this long this time because they delayed everything. Took
Yeah,
forever for it to come out.
That was because of COVID.
Everybody wants to blame COVID, but COVID was so long ago. I think Disney's kind of like pausing everything. So they're not giving out too much because I heard they're going to start doing that with Marvel stuff now too.
Yeah,
They're not going to release too much Marvel TV stuff and too many Marvel movies. They're going to start slowing it down a little bit. We want it. And if anything, Avatar just recently proved we want to go back to the theaters.
Of course.
You know, John Wick did fairly well. Did it do as well as they hoped? Yeah, it did okay. But
Maverick was actually the best.
which one?
Tom Cruise, Maverick.
Well, yeah, that one did okay too. But I mean, the real proof that we were back at the box office was for sure Avatar. I mean, it made $2 billion. That was just awesome. So, and I think it's doing pretty well. But we need to, like Nicole Kidman says, we need to get back to the movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need to enjoy that, and not the guy next to us that's eating the popcorn too loud, but or someone playing with their phone and they need to turn it down, turn it off actually, or their brightness down. But yeah, what was your favorite part of? I mean, there was the last 2 episodes it was very sad. I mean, what happened with Nala Sue's back, and now they have Omega and all that stuff. I mean, we're in really weird territory. I mean, it was a very depressing episode. But is there anything that stood out that was your favorite, Captain Rickster?
Yeah, I like it when Omega saw Crosshair laying on that table.
Yeah, that's her brother. And it left on, and again, I'm gonna say this, guys, and it's a spoiler, but we also found out that other scientist that was working is Omega's sister,
Right.
and you could tell it was her. It was like an adult version of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't notice it. We didn't notice it until she sat down beside her and took off her hat or whatever she was wearing, and her glasses, and you could tell, you're my sister, and then it ended. Ooh, what a cliffhanger!
No kidding.
Yeah, same thing. It was just like that with that Picard we were just talking about. You're finally gonna know, Jack Crusher. So yeah, very exciting week, this guys. Very exciting week for sci-fi in general, and of course, Sweet Tooth is coming out, and that's gonna be fun on Netflix. There was something else I was watching, I think on Netflix. I was gonna bring up. It's very good as well. The one about the ghost or whatever. Lock and Company. You guys watch Lock and Company. It's on Netflix. It's about how they help spirits or whatever, or the places that are haunted, and these kids that have gifts and stuff are able to take care of them, and ghosts are around. Watch Lock and Company. It's It's the first season, and we'll go ahead and review it if you guys want us to, but it's pretty good. And here we go, Captain Rickster. Let's go ahead. We got the main course, of course, is the Mandalorian. We're going to talk about that in a second, and then we'll end our podcast this week. But let's go ahead and do this unboxing of Aurora Singh. And while we do that, I'm going to go ahead and play a song from the album coming out next Friday. It's called We Are Energy. What do you want to play, Captain Rickster? You see them up there?
Let's do number 8.
Okay. Let's do the one you're on. No, Call My Name.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a repetitive song. The song is called Call My Name. And here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up.
When you call my name, the way you do it, I can't explain, there's something to it. I don't know why, but when you do it, I drop everything I'm doing, and I run. I have to run to you. I run to you when you call my name. I have to run. I have to run to you.
Wow, she's a really cool bounty hunter.
If it's lived in your voice the way you do it, I have no choice. Your voice, your voice, your voice. The way it commands me, I have no choice. The way it rolls across the room, I know it's your voice. When I hear
Wow, look at her
your voice,
ponytail.
I have no choice. I have to run. I have to run. I have to run, run. I have to run to you. I have to run to you, baby. I don't
Check the articulation. Not too good. Of course, the arms are always very smooth, the elbows. She's got a lot of bounty hunter, let's kill you type things in here. A big, huge sniper rifle. Captain Richter, you can relate to that sniper rifle. Wow, that's a big gun. It's rocket, the gun, but there's two of them. So she does have a lot of accessories with her sword. Bring Captain Richter. Hold on. Here you go, Captain Richter. Let me turn the music down a little bit. But this song's called Call My Name. Very repetitive, kind of a dance song. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, Captain Richter has a sniper rifle. Well, Captain Richter, there's stuff that we can't have discussions about.
Nope.
Let's just say he's an expert at this. Oh, Stan's here. Hey, Stan. Nice to see you. I know Stan's in Paris right now. So if you're watching us in Paris, comment allez-vous? Yeah. How are you? Oh, Dante said he got training with a sniper rifle one time. Let me turn down the music too. The song's called Show Me the Future. Okay, so let me turn that off so we get back to the show. Okay, as you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system for the toys too. And I like this toy. It's a very vintage toy. And who, you know, Mishan, who played Aurora Singh, beautiful, beautiful girl. I used to have pictures of her on my Facebook. I had to take them down because my wife got mad. About that. So I like it. I don't like some of the articulation, but I like the look of this. I think it's a well-made item, has lots of accessories. I'm going to give Aurora Singh, I'm going to give this a 4.75 rating. I like it. It's a good one. What do you give it, Captain Richter? Here you go. Here, look at it too while you're at it. I'm going to give it 4.75 stars. It's 1 a.m. in Paris.
Yeah, I give it a 4.75.
4.75 too. It's a good figure, and she, you know, the character played. Funny story I'm going to share with you about Aurora Singh. Mishan actually plays Aurora Singh. The reason why she got that role was because she entered a modeling contest in San Francisco, and when she entered the modeling contest, she won the modeling contest. So her prize was to be able to appear in a Star Wars movie. And when George looked at her and saw how stunning she was, he said, "Oh, she could play the bounty hunter Aurora Singh." So that's how she got the role. And I've met her many times at conventions in the past. Really sweet girl, beautiful girl as well. And she shared with me that story, and because I didn't know how she got the role, and she was a model. And she said, George said, you're not going to speak. I'm going to put you on screen for 3 seconds, but you'll be signing autographs at conventions for the rest of your life. That's what he told her. George Lucas told her, and she
Mhm.
shared that story with me. He sure was right.
Yep.
That was not too long after she was in the Phantom Menace. Her character appeared in the Phantom Menace on Tatooine during the pod racing scenes, I believe, if I'm correct. Mike would know, and he could correct me, but Mike's not here right now. But yeah, they're very cool looking figures. I recommend anybody get them. And how is this going to work? It's 1 o'clock right now, and it's only 4 o'clock here in California, in Los Angeles. So how's that going to work when they do Celebration? How's that going to work? Like, are we going to, can we wake up and see the live stream at like 3 a.m.? Is that how it's going to work? Is it going to be live? And then, so most of us, it's already, it's happened for you guys. And then we see it later because you guys are 8 hours ahead of us, right?
Yeah, 8 hours.
So if everything's starting at the normal time, like let's say stuff start at 10 a.m. there, that's 8 hours. That's like 1 o'clock and be really crazy early for us for sure. So it's gonna have to be on repeat. I am not gonna get up.
No.
I know Mike will get up and watch it. Yeah, 8 hours is like 2 a.m. in the morning. I bet you Mike would do it though, because he stays up and watches The Mandalorian, right?
Yep.
And The Bad Batch. So I bet he would be. So I'll just have to watch it or start the stream over when I get up. But I'm excited to see what's going to happen next week at Celebration. Everybody is exciting. Hopefully they'll make some announcements about some future movies. Well, welcome to our world, Blue Harvest says. He's also a huge Olympic fan, Stan, and he's got well, Stan would get up early to watch. Okay, there's something nice about seeing stuff when it's live. I get that instead of repeat.
It is.
Yeah, but 2 o'clock in the morning is a little bit early, and then the other stuff of stuff that happens later, like 12 o'clock would be 4 o'clock our time.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I don't think so. But let's finish the this week's webcast. And by the way, if you guys missed it, I pranked everybody. I did an April Fool's joke at the very beginning of this. So if you missed it, don't think there's an Ewok TV series coming out because it was a prank. It was an April Fool's joke. But I started the podcast talking about this brand new Disney Plus Ewok TV show, and I named that there's going to be 9 episodes. Its first season, I named every episode. So it was a prank, guys. So it's April Fool's, unless you've already seen it. But Allison Whitaker said I got her going. So, but I'm just joking. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Okay, let's get to the show of the hour, The Mandalorian.
Yep.
Wow. This is a great episode, guys. It was it The Pirate? And in this episode, what the pirates, because of what had happened with Grief Karga and the Mandalorian, the pirates, are very upset, and they're attacking Navarro. Quite an interesting episode. Let's give the official rating.
Yeah.
At all for sci-fi, the rating system is, is 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. 3 stars, we don't recommend it. This week's episode, The Pirate, chapter 21, I believe it gets an official all for sci-fi rating of, I liked it. I'm going to give it 4.75 stars. I'm pretty generous today. It's not a 5-star show, but it was definitely good. I liked seeing the Mandalorians in action as well, helping, they're great people, them helping Grief Karga and everything like that. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
4.80.
4.80. Okay, perfect. It's definitely up there. It's definitely the moment that everybody's talking about and that I saw was the Zeb creature.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The one, because there's a Jedi in Fallen Order that the actual Jedi that's training the main character in Jedi Fallen Order. His name was Zeb, whatever that. I don't know. I'm calling it the Zeb species. I don't think it's the actual Jedi. That Jedi from Jedi Fallen Order. I think they just paid homage and put that Easter egg in there because it's the first time we saw that character in live action.
Yes.
We only saw that character in the game. So that was what everybody was talking about this week. What else? What was it? So that was my favorite part, seeing that character and go, wow, that's like the Zeb, the Jedi Master. So that was cool. What else? Um, There wasn't Baby Yoda wasn't Grogu wasn't in it that much, and that upset my wife. She wants to see Grogu. Of course, we got to see a bunch of Baba Freak characters again,
Oh yeah.
so that was cool. Squeezy, baby, bad baby, Squeezy. Ahoy! Bad baby, Squeezy. So we got to see these guys again, and guys, again, I can't wait to see where it's gonna go. It's got a lot of promise. Keep it going, guys. I really I want the best for John Favreau and Dave Filoni. You guys are really doing a great job. You care about Star Wars just as much as we do. You're paying attention. Yeah, Grogu has been a liability for a while. Oh, and we didn't talk about this on last week's episode, but Jar Jar Binks, Ahmed Best got redeemed because he got to play a Jedi.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that because that was the week before. So I mean, they're doing great. And yeah, Grogu is a liability, of course. He's been a liability since the Mandalorian decided not to take the Beskar steel.
Yep.
Decided that the Beskar steel wasn't worth it. Let me get rid of this Beskar. Let me give back the what are they I don't know what the name of it is, but it's an ice cream bucket thing that has Beskar steel in it. Yeah, he was a liability since the Beskar steel thing. So yeah. I think he should be with Luke. I think he should have trained more with Luke. But they're not talking about how much time transpired. Maybe he did train with Luke longer.
Probably.
Maybe there was more time involved. And maybe Luke trained him for a year even, because they never talked about how long the time gap was when that happened in between that. So he might have been with Luke for a while, a year, 2 years. Who knows how long he was with Luke. But yeah, you're right. He should have trained with Luke even more. And what's gonna happen with Cantano spelled wrong? Okay. Zeb. Orders from above keep him in the show, I think. That's funny. Yeah, well, he's well, of course. They're great. They got to keep that liability around because it's making them all the money. But we're buying all those toys. I think I'm just trying to, I'm hoping to, I'm trying to figure out how they're going to, yeah, he's basically an observer, but hopefully they'll bring him back and he'll have more of an episode.
We will see.
What's going to happen, where it's going to go from here, because there's still a lot of stuff going on with that other character. Now, right at the end, we found that Moff Gideon never made it to trial. And it was Mandalorians that attacked the ship and got him released.
Mm-hmm.
Other Mandalorians. So, Jon Favreau, you're a great writer, man. My hat's off to you. You are really a good writer. You're very, very talented. You know that already. So I don't need to tell you that. But, I mean, you are brilliant. And we're all excited to see what's going to happen with this. What's going to happen in the future with the other shows coming along down the pipeline with, Ahsoka and, Skeleton Crew and whatever else, second season of Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're definitely at a vintage time for Star Wars. Where do you think it could go in The Mandalorian, Captain Richter? Where do you think it could go from here? What do you think they're going to do next? Use the Force.
I think they go back to. They got a place now where they can actually build what the stuff is, but I think they go back to the home planet and take that back over again.
And that was the thing I forgot. But yeah, now Bo-Katan had her helmet off, and they were allowing her to do that. And the armor recognizes that Bo-Katan could be the bridge to bring all Mandalorians together, including her clique, who won't take their helmets off. And she could also speak to the Mandalorians that do take their helmet off. But what's going to happen with the Darksaber? Is she going to battle Din Djarin for the Darksaber, or is he just going to give it to her?
Who knows?
I don't think he wants that.
I don't think you can give.
I don't think he wants it. I think he could give it to her.
No,
I think he would.
I think it's only in battle.
That's true, but do you think that he would give it to her?
No.
Okay. I think that he would give it to her if he felt that it would help, because he cares so much about the Mandalorian way and bringing Mandalore together, that I think that because he feels like he's a Mandalorian, I think that if he thought it was for the greater good, he would do it, because he gave a great speech to get them to go help and save Grief Karga. Right? He talked, and then the heavy infantry Mandalorian Paz Vizsla got up there and was talking too, and saying, this guy, I thought differently of Din Djarin. I didn't think he knew the way, and then he helped save my son. And and Bo-Katan, I didn't like her, but she helped as well get us to help save my son. So the way the Mandalorian way, this is the way. So we'll see what happens. I think that he would. I think that and I think they would make a great couple. They should get together. So, but that may not happen. So the Hasbro panels Saturday too. Great. Okay. Yeah, let's make sure for sure that you get the links. I send you the links to the petition. I should probably be putting the links to the petition up there. Oh yeah, I got stuff I got to send you for that too. Sorry about that. See if I could find a way to bring it up real quick for you guys and post it real quick in the chat. I should be posting that in the chat anyway. Someone has a Mace 20 blaster. They're trying to sell. I should probably buy it if it's available. Oh, here it is. Let me post it. It says, Hasbro, we want action figures from the Ewok movies. Let me see how many people have signed it. Still loading. It's almost at 1,000. It's at 851 signatures. So I'll go ahead and post that. And you guys should share it. So let's get that up there if you guys really want action figures. But there's the link. Oh, you didn't know about the petition stand? Well, here it is. I just put it there. But there's some really nice, heartfelt stories about that too, where people are talking about what it meant to them, and they would die for that. Someone made a Mace Tawani blaster on Etsy. What the heck? Oh, it's just the 3D files. Who did that? So grinding. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a Mace Tawani blaster. Yeah, I saw it on Etsy. I have someone sent me files. If you want that, Dante, if you know anybody that does 3D printing, I'll send you the files. Don't go buy them on Etsy. I have them. A fan sent them to me. So if you want them, I'll email them to you or send you a message, because I just looked on Etsy and it's not the actual blaster. It's just the 3D files to print it. So, and then someone that bought it just said it's impossible. I can't even put it together. So, but I could go ahead and post it if you really want to see it. But I don't know if it's a good enough file either. I'll post it, guys, for you right now, but don't go buy it. I have this 3D files, and I don't know if it's as good as the ones I have. Okay, well, that's about it, basically. Mandalorian's great, doing on all cylinders. Next week, we're going to have a lot to talk about, Captain Rickster, because we're going to have Star Wars Celebration, which starts next Thursday. Right. Excited about that. We have the album We Are Energy, which is the new album by myself and ACM, comes out next Friday. Go get that everywhere. And there's going to be lots of stuff to talk about with Star Wars Celebration, guys. So as we say, the force is with us always, right? Live long and prosper. May God bless you guys. Have a great week. Take care of someone this week. Do one act of kindness.
That's right. Well, have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. The petition is friend. Could you please?
Go clear where it says English.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Blue Harvest. Yeah, we're gonna be doing our thing. So thank you for reminding me on this. Let's make sure I get you whatever you need as well. If I can't get it to you, you could still give away the stuff too. Anyway, I'll send you like celebration pictures that I'm gonna sign and give you anyway, and you could still tell people that you're gonna give it to them later. If I can't, I don't think the post is gonna get to you from now to then, but I'm still gonna give you pictures to give away. And we'll definitely do that thing from Celebration. Take care, everybody. Let's go ahead and play a song while we end this. So you have another song. Then this is the title track to the song. Let's play the song Multiverse. Here we go. Here's the song Multiverse. Have a great week, everybody. Next week, We Are Energy comes out. Here's Multiverse.
I feel so naked.
When the songs end, we'll end the show, but enjoy.
I feel so naked. I feel so naked. Don't know what to do. I feel so naked. Side by side, you and I, as we